I'm going to cut this off using a round die, a rounded hardy. Move every time, just mark it to start with. This is clay. I'll try and be easy on it. But if you cut to the center, it sets you up to forge better. Like if you're making punches or just about anything else, you'll be able to hit evenly around your material instead of, you can see where I jumped out, but instead of having a piece that's cut sided, one side or randomly, where the material is not the same on top, bottom, anywhere you cut it. Try not to cut off this clay so it's broke off, and that's a miss deal here. But cutting to the center gives better support no matter where you turn it. We'll get the hardy out. We use half hammer face blows now when making punches with a flat die on the anvil. Don't hit the whole thing or you'll bend it. Now I don't want to hit, after I hit twice, I don't want to hit the same side, the same spot. So I do a half hammer face blow. And I move up every time. I'll have to change my angle too of my hold as I move up, hitting half on, half off every time. Do not hit the whole thing, and you go to the dimension of whatever punch you're wanting to make. I'm just repeating this so you see. And with yellow hot steel, you can do all that in less hits than I just did. But if you hit the whole thing, you're going to kill the heat. It will not move either. And if you hit too far back, you're going to bend it. So to change the angle of your punch, just lower the angle. You can see it gets the taper you just did off the anvil, and you hit half hammer face blows where your forging starts and stops. And you turn every time. This clay is getting soft too. I shouldn't be hitting that hard. And then you move up every time. And that will change the angle. And your taper is still off, and you can tell that by the shadow. You can't see this yourself, but I knew it was always happening until you hit the taper. If you want to change form, you're going to hit octagon. So you hit harder where it's bigger, lighter and lighter, and you try and make 8 equal sides. Clay is a little challenging. Then you'll go 16 sides, and you're running these tapers. You're not trying to distort and change the dimension. All you're doing is changing the form. And then you'll go around and around. I usually would start where it's smaller because it will cool down faster. And you go around and around until you get up to your taper, the big part. And this is challenging to do it in clay. But now what I want to do is I want to change form again to oval or slot punch, whatever you want to call it. And I would do a run all the way down, turn it over, and then planish, smooth it out, and you'll have your oval, slot punch. And if you cut to the center, your center will stay there too. That's how I came up with those type of punches. Cutting to the center sets you up to forge better.